Hello scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with a Scrapping Wonders design team spread for you. Now I am using my Scrapping Wonders insert that I am making my Date in the Life album in, and for today, we are doing a blog hop with the Accent Scrapbooking design team. If you don't already know, Accent Scrapbooking is an Etsy shop, and KJ Kareen is the lady's name that owns it, and she is a flare badge designer. So she comes up and makes her own flare badges and sells them in her Etsy shop. So here you can see I've pulled out my album and my photos. I have two photos that I'm going to be working with today, and I keep this spread super simple, and I am going to be using this pretty purple tissue paper. Now my idea was to use this ThermoWeb Sticky Dots glue adhesive, and I am going to put it down on the page. And the paper that I have in this notebook is Tomoe River paper, and it is super durable and just holds up really well. So I decided that I would go ahead and put this glue down because I knew it wouldn't rip because the paper is so durable. It does take a little bit of time to kind of pull it up, but in the end it works out so perfect, and I really love how this turns out. I wasn't sure how it would work, but it turns out really awesome and so pretty. Okay, so now here you can see that I am gluing down the second layer of the tissue paper, and then I am going to go ahead and get started on adding the photos and the pattern papers and everything. So like I said, I am keeping this spread super duper simple. I am pulling out all of these flare badges that I received, and I'm starting to go through these papers. I got these papers from Beth, actually. We did like a little swap of papers. So we actually did a swap between our little Crafty friendy group that we have on Facebook. We chat with ladies every day, and I sent some to Sarah Scraps, and then I got some from Beth. And so I thought it would be fun to use these papers, and the colors turned out so awesome to work with this the tissue paper. So I was super excited because I've had these papers for a while and I've been meaning to use them, but it didn't work out until now, so it was perfect. So I'm inking my edges, said that backwards, with some blue inks. I chose two different colors. One of them is just a color box ink, I think, and then the other one is close to my heart. What is it? Something iris, spring iris, I believe is what it's called. So I'm just going to ink all of my edges, and then I pull out this beautiful floral paper. I just absolutely love this floral, and I'm going to cut it down quite a bit, and then I'm going to cut out a banner shape, and that works perfect. So I'm just going to start gluing all of this down. It's just working out so awesome. I almost forgot to do my inking on the edges, but I remembered at the last moment, and I really like how the inking just helps the pattern papers pop off the page. Okay, so now here I'm starting to think about embellishing, and I pull out a few stickers and things from a bunch of different collections. I think these hearts are from a princess collection. I don't remember who it's by. It might be Simple Stories. I don't remember. It's a couple years old. And then there were these Heidi Swap teal glitter stickers. So I'm going to glue this down and tentatively stick these embellishments in different places on the spread. And then I'm going to start layering everything on this other side of the page. And I'm going to start cutting these papers and gluing everything down. and I'm really in love with this spread. It was a lot of fun and just super easy to make. I honestly think it took maybe 40 minutes at the most. So there on that scrap piece of white paper up above me, I am just writing down the times of day that I took these photos, because I am using this this spread, or because I am working in my day in the life album. Sorry, words are escaping me today. I want to make sure that I remember what times I took these photos at. And usually the way that I do that is that I print off all of my photos and then I go through my phone, because I take my photos with my phone, and I look at the timestamp that's on my phone. And I just write it on the back of the photo until I'm ready to put that photo down and scrapbook that photo. Then I write it on a scrap piece of paper. Okay, so now this is all coming together. You can see I'm going to start putting down all of these embellishments, and I actually don't add anything more. Besides the time, I do pull out an alpha, a white alpha for the time, and then I'm going to do some journaling too. So there you have it. I'm going to kind of clean up a little bit. I am going to put down this Insta Love sticker. I just thought that was so cute. And who doesn't love taking a shower? I had been doing chores all morning, and this is just, the picture on the left is a picture of my shower curtain, and you can kind of see like my shaving cream in the background on the shelf. And when I tend to do chores in clumps. I don't do chores every day. And so on this particular day, which I think was a Saturday, I spent the morning doing chores, and then at 1:32, after eating lunch, I was finally able to take a shower. So now here, I'm going to kind of fuss with the time a little bit, because the time for this second photo on the right is actually supposed to be 2:12. And you can see my hand, I went, because I didn't have a 1 or a 2. So I flipped through the book and I stole a 1 from another page that I knew I had created using this alpha. And then I fudged the time and just did a 13. So it's 2:13, even though it's supposed to be 2:12. And then I'm just going to add this H as a 10, and I'm going to be okay with that. It looks like an I, but I'm not even going to fuss. I'm not even going to worry about it. So there you can see I'm done with the time stamps. And now I'm going to do the journaling. So what I decided to do is I'm going to use this precision pen, and I'm going to pull out a ruler, and I'm just checking on my Instagram what I journaled at this time. So I pulled up that photo, and I am just going to use the journaling. I was thinking about using that packaging as my line, but I decided to use this ruler instead. And then I pull out another notebook to do my journaling on to make it a harder surface. And then I'm just journaling, and that is that. I am also going to do some lines over on the right hand side and do a bit more journaling on that side. I did have a little bit more to say about that picture in particular. So this journaling at 1:32 says, I ate lunch and then finally took a shower. On busy chore days, I usually wait to shower, because I don't know about you, but some days I do, like I work really hard and I actually clean really well. And so I like to take my shower after I get all hot and sweaty. I don't know if that's weird or gross. Okay, so here you can see I am doing the journaling as I am writing each line, because I wasn't sure how many lines I needed on this page. And that journaling says, I'm almost done with all the chores. Yay! I am watching YouTube while I fold laundry. I actually don't mind folding clothes as long as I have entertainment. So that is my spread for today. Make sure you run on over to my blog post to get the links to check out all of the other layouts. Thanks for watching. Bye.